Welcome to our video of our second junior belt. This is a belt for students who are 4, 5 and 6 years of age. This is the second belt. It's a yellow belt with a white stripe. So we're going to go through the curriculum for the tips on this belt. So the first 4 tips on this belt are reference of short form 1. So we're going to use our two young black belts here to go through short form 1. So position is we go from attention stance to go into a meditating horse. So first move is step back inward block and step back inward block. And that's the first tip, the first 2 moves. Now we step across, outward block. That's your second tip. Then we step across, overhead, and step back, overhead. That's the third tip. We step up and over, downward block, and step back, downward block, and around position, and close. And that's the first 4 tips on this belt. Now we'll do it from a different angle, so if there's 2 students turn and face towards the front there, please. And we'll do it from a rear view so you can see. So position in the training horse, and we step back inward block, and that's the first tip. Then we step across, outward block, that's the second tip. Now the third tip, step across, overhead, and step back, overhead, and that's the third tip. And then the fourth tip is step up and downward block, and step back, downward block, and around to the front, and close. We'll do one more angle just to give you another reference. So we'll face this direction here, guys. So meditating horse, and step back inward block, so that's the first tip. Step around outward block, that's the second tip. Now step across overhead, that's the third tip, and step back, the second part of the third tip. Final tip, the number 4 tip here, downward block, and downward block. And then meditating horse, and close. Back in position, gentlemen. Now we'll go into the next 2 tips are going to be to do with kicks. So we're going to use some striking kicks here. So Colin, if you hold the shield here, the requirement is for 2 kicks. It'll be a side kick. So if Scott faces, say, from a side angle like this, he does a side kick here. And the side kick is hitting with the heel. So one more time, Scott. Side kick and switch feet. Go to the other side. And side kick and side kick. Now occasionally the children we'll teach them how to spin. So spin side kick. Good. And with the other leg, spin side kick. Good. Okay. Now the next kick is a roundhouse kick. So you turn the kick this way here. So the roundhouse kick can be done from the rear leg or the front leg. So we'll do the rear leg first. So roundhouse kick and roundhouse kick. And switch shield around, Colin, please. And roundhouse kick and roundhouse kick. Stay where you are, Colin. Switch stance, please, Scott. Now this will be a shuffle up roundhouse kick. Shuffle up. And again up. And again up. And switch around. And shuffle up. And shuffle up. And shuffle up. So they are roundhouse kicks. So that's the side kick and roundhouse kick were for tip 5. Okay, let's face forward again. And we're going to do the basic stances. So first stance is a training horse stance. Then we'll do a neutral stance, a forward bow, a reverse bow. And we'll switch, and we'll do a forward bow, and now a reverse bow. And then come to a tension stance. Okay, so that's your 4 basic stances. In a horse stance again, please. Okay, so that covered number 6 tip. The stances were number 6 tip. Now we're going to go through an elbow set. And these are basic elbows. So elbow set, gentlemen. So we have upward, downward, inward, outward, backward, obscure, downward forearm, and then obscure. Okay, the other side. So upward, downward, inward, outward, backward, downward forearm, obscure. Good. And then the final tip is learning the salutation. So if everyone comes to attention stance,